Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna make some pumpkin roll. So here's our I'm gonna show you our ingredients. So what we have here is flour. Sorry about the lighting, it's kind of dark, and anyway, I don't know if you can see, but this is flour. I got flour here. Alright, so here we are. Here's the ingredients for the cake. We're gonna make the cake first, and then we'll make the filling after we make the cake, so we have a chance to let the cake cool off. So here's our pumpkin. I have to measure the pumpkin still yet. I need 2/3 cup. So here's the pumpkin. Here's the flour. This is 3/4 cup of flour. We have 3 large eggs, and then since I don't have a ground cloves, so I kind of experiment. So to get the cloves flavor, since we have a whole cloves available in our pantry, so I got a few cloves and I stick it in. I put a little water, put in the microwave for like 30 seconds. It's gonna help infuse the aroma and the flavor of cloves. And then we have about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We have 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and we have 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and we also have 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. So this is gonna be our ingredients for the cake. So let's get started. So here we are. I'm gonna measure a pumpkin. Okay, well, first off, we will go ahead mix the flour with some baking powder and the other dry ingredients. So we'll go ahead, put the flour in here, right there. Let's put the salt, just dump it in there. We'll put the baking soda, we'll put the baking powder, then we'll put the cinnamon. It's all in there, and then we'll go ahead, give it a stir. We'll give it a good stir, kind of incorporate. So get it all stirred good. Okay. So what we'll do next is beat these eggs. We have 3 eggs. Okay. So oh, and you know what? I almost forgot. We're lacking ingredients. We need a cup of sugar. So this is a 1/2 cup, so we'll put a cup of sugar. All right, we have 1/2 cup, and then we will put a cup of sugar. So we have the egg, 3 eggs, cup of sugar, white sugar, granulated sugar. So we'll get a good mix here, and then we'll get 2/3 of pumpkin. So kind of we just get, you know, guesstimate. We get, it's 1/3 here, so we will put 2/3. So I'm just gonna give it a good 2/3 cup right there. So there it is. So looks good. As you can see, the texture, they're kind of runny. So we'll go ahead stir in our flour mixture. So we will go ahead mix our flour mixture. So just gonna put it in there. Mix it up. I'm doing this one hand on the camera and one hand stirring. Alright, so we'll put the rest in there. Give it a good stir. Here's our prepared, well, almost prepared. We'll put a parchment paper. We'll go ahead and put a parchment paper so it's easier to so here it is. There you go. And then we'll get a spatula right here so we can scrape every bit of our batter. So let's put that in there and let's go ahead and pour. Spread it evenly. So there it is. We'll get it spread evenly. The oven should be ready by now. So here's our batter. Let's go ahead and stick this batter in the oven. So I baked. This is what it looks like after I bake it for. I bake it like 15-16 minutes because this is a glass pan and it's thick, so it takes. And also this is what I have for pan, so it's a little bit thicker, so it takes a little longer to cook. So anyway, it's done, so I'm ready to take it back in the house and let it cool off. So we're making our filling for this pumpkin roll. So I put 6 tablespoons of butter, cup and a half of powdered sugar, and then I also put a 8 ounce of cream cheese. I have this electric mixer, so you can just use like mix it by hand if you don't have one like this, but I'm just go ahead and use this. It's much easier and a lot faster to use this. Alright, looks good. Yum yum yum. So here's our finished filling. So we'll go ahead, as you can see, it's very smooth. Alright, so let's get our cake in here and we'll start put the filling and roll it. Alright, so here's our cake that we baked earlier. So we will go ahead put the filling in there. Spread it. Get it spread evenly as possible. Alrighty. Can you see it? And there you have it. So there you have it. I'm gonna put this in the fridge so it will cool off, and then it will be ready to slice. Here's one pumpkin roll. It looks yummy. Alright, so I'm gonna stick this in the fridge. Alright, after an hour, here's the finished product. So let's give it a slice and see how it looks. Looks delicious. Okay, so that's one slice at the very end. It's not very much filling, but it's holding pretty good. Wow. There it is. It would be nice if there's more filling. But there it is. So there it is. It's a nice piece. Pumpkin roll.